Hello and welcome. Find a comfortable position, close your eyes, and allow your body to soften into the surface beneath you. Tonight, we travel to the coast of Maine, to the small, peaceful town of Stonington, where the sea and sky meet in a gentle embrace. As evening settles, the little town begins to glow in the golden light of sunset. The sea is calm tonight, the kind of profound calm that happens only when the wind rests and the tides breathe in perfect rhythm with the sky. Imagine yourself there, feeling the last warmth of the day on your skin. Down by the harbour, the final lobster boats are returning home. Their small engines hum softly, a sound that blends seamlessly with the gentle waves brushing against the weathered wooden docks. The air is filled with the clean, crisp scent of salt, the deep fragrance of pine trees lining the shore, and the faint sweetness of wildflowers growing in hidden patches along the coastline. Each breath you take is clean, refreshing, and calming. Standing proudly on the edge of Crotch Island, just across the bay, is an old lighthouse. For over a century, its faithful light has guided sailors home through dense fog, fierce storms, and the long, dark nights of winter. The local people know it simply and fondly as the light of Stonington in the small cottage beside the tower. A warm, inviting glow spills from the windows. Inside, Eleanor, the keeper's wife, sits by the window, cradling a warm cup of chamomile tea. She watches the ocean, a ritual she has practiced every evening for 30 years, listening for the familiar, comforting sound of her husband's boots on the gravel path. She feels a deep sense of peace, a quiet contentment that comes from a life lived in harmony with the sea. Moments later, the door opens and Thomas, the keeper, walks in. His face is weathered by years of salt and sun, but his eyes are as calm and blue as the Atlantic on a clear summer day. He offers his wife a gentle smile before lighting the old brass lantern. Then he begins his most important nightly task, polishing the great Fresnel lens, the magnificent heart of the lighthouse that sends its beam far across the dark, open sea. With each slow, circular motion of the cloth, the glass seems to absorb his care, shining brighter and brighter. Outside, the wind whispers around the tower, a sound like a soft sigh of gratitude. This light, this simple, steady beam, has saved countless fishermen, weary travelers, and hopeful dreamers. Down below in the harbour, the small town of Stonington is quieting down for the night. The cozy diner has closed its doors, porch lights flicker on one by one, and the sound of laughter from the docks fades into a distant memory. Somewhere in the sleepy town, a dog barks once, a sharp but not unpleasant sound, before curling up by a warm fire. The sky above begins to reveal its nightly masterpiece. Thousands of stars appear, sharp and brilliant in the crisp coastal air, untroubled by city lights. The Milky Way stretches over the bay like a celestial bridge of shimmering light, connecting the endless sea to the infinite sky. You can almost feel the vast, silent beauty of the universe unfolding above you. Eleanor and Thomas step outside the cottage for a moment, standing together in the cool night air. The world is still, and the lighthouse beam sweeps gently and rhythmically across the horizon. Eleanor leans her head on his shoulder and whispers, "Do you ever wonder how many people are watching this light tonight?" Thomas smiles, his gaze fixed on the distant water. "Maybe a sailor far from home," he says softly. "Maybe someone lost in the fog, looking for a sign. Or maybe," he adds, just someone who needs to know that there's always a light waiting for them. No matter how dark it gets, they stand hand in hand, listening to the ocean breathe. The waves roll softly over smooth, rounded stones on the shore, a gentle, percussive sound that has echoed here for millennia. The clean, salty scent of the sea fills the air, cleansing your mind with every breath. In the distance, the lighthouse beam completes another slow, steady, shore rotation. It is a promise that even in the deepest darkness, a light will always be there to guide you home. And as the night deepens, the rhythmic sound of the tide becomes a soothing lullaby. The boats rock gently in the harbor, lulled by the water's quiet motion. The stars shimmer like diamonds scattered across the velvet canvas of the Maine sky, and the light of Stonington keeps shining calm, constant, eternal. It watches over you as you drift deeper and deeper into rest. Sleep well. You are safe. You are home.